The story, Keep Your Dream, is an inspiring tale about persistence, belief in oneself and following your dreams, no matter the obstacles that stand in your way. It revolves around a young boy who has a dream of owning a horse ranch. Despite facing discouragement from his teacher, who labels his dream as unrealistic, the boy stays true to his vision. He refuses to let anyone steal his dream, even when the teacher offers him the chance to change his goal for a better grade. This story highlights the importance of self-confidence, determination, and the value of sticking to your goals, no matter how challenging they may seem. It teaches that perseverance is key to achieving great things in life, and that no dream is too big if you are willing to put in the effort to make it a reality. Once upon a time, there was a young boy who lived with his father, a traveling horse trainer. Their life was full of moving from one place to another, going from farm to farm, training horses. This constant moving interrupted the boy's education, and he had little chance to make friends or focus on his schoolwork. But the boy had a dream, a big dream. He dreamed of owning his own horse ranch, a beautiful 200-acre ranch, where he could train horses and live happily. He was determined to turn his dream into reality. One day, when he was in high school, his teacher gave the class an assignment: write about what you want to be when you grow up. The boy spent hours that night, pouring his heart into his paper. He described his dream in detail, drawing diagrams of the ranch and a house that would sit in the middle of it all. He wrote about the horses he would breed, the stables, and even the tracks for racing. It was a beautiful, detailed vision of his future, a dream that meant the world to him. The next day, he handed in his paper, eager to hear what his teacher would think. 2 days later, the paper was returned to him with a large red F on the front. The teacher had written a note that read, "See me after class." The boy was devastated. After class, the boy walked up to his teacher, heart pounding. "Why did I get an F?" he asked. The teacher looked at him and said, "This is an unrealistic dream. You come from a poor itinerant family. You don't have money, resources, or the support needed to own a ranch. Owning a horse ranch is expensive, and you'll never be able to afford it. You need to rethink your future and come up with a more realistic goal." The teacher then offered him a chance to rewrite the paper with a more practical dream, and suggested that if he did so, he might reconsider the grade. The boy went home that night and talked to his father about what to do. His father listened carefully, then said, "Son, you need to make your own decision. It's an important one." The boy thought long and hard over the next few days. Finally, he made his decision. He handed in the same paper, exactly as he had written it before. On the paper, he wrote, "You can keep the F, and I'll keep my dream." Years later, Monty Roberts, the boy from the story, became a successful horse rancher. He owned a beautiful 200-acre ranch and lived in a house exactly like the one he had drawn as a young boy. He framed his old school paper and hung it over the fireplace as a reminder of the dream he never gave up on. One summer, his old teacher visited the ranch with a group of students. The teacher, now older and wiser, admitted that he had been wrong to dismiss Monty's dream. He apologized, saying, "I was a dream stealer, and I stole many kids' dreams. But you, Monty, you had the courage to keep yours." The story of Monty Roberts teaches us that dreams are powerful, and that we must never let others steal them from us, no matter where you come from or what others think. With persistence, belief in yourself, and hard work, you can achieve your goals. The boy who dreamed of owning a horse ranch didn't let his teacher's discouragement stop him. Instead, he followed his dream, and in the end, he proved that no dream is too big. Always follow your heart and keep your dreams alive.